is the exam theme this year. So here's a quick example of one that I did, just trialing this out, Little Ninja Turtle, and I was going to ask you what you think of the proportions, because is it too wide coming forward? Right, so I'm going to reduce that dimension there from 6 centimetres to 4 centimetres, because I think the side of the head is a bit wide. I had to decide which would be the front and which would be the side. I was originally going to do the front on there, but it's easier to do the features using the vanishing point. So I had the details on the front as being perspective as well, instead of just doing them 2D on the front. I thought that'd be better. So it starts off with a blank sheet. I'm not going right to the top because the exam question will be there somewhere, and we'll have our vanishing point that has to be on our horizon or eye line. So if I do my drawing here, everything I do below the eye line will be looking above onto my drawing. So it starts off just as we did with the little starter activity with some 2D squares. So I'm going to do 4 centimetre square by 4 centimetre square, trying to keep my lines parallel with the page there, try and keep everything at 90 degrees. For the body, I'm going to go a little bit thinner, so I'm going to go in 1/2 centimetre there and there. So that means I've got 3 centimetres, 3 centimetres, that should be 3 centimetres across. So they're not going to be exactly 90 degrees, these. Could use a set square if I wanted to improve that. Another 1/2 centimetre in, centimetre down, centimetre down. So that is the front of, or it could be the side of, my fancy paper toy character. So I'm going to, just as we did with the perspective cubes, we're going to take each feature back to the vanishing point with the ruler. My common problem, my EBI, is that I do press on too hard with the pencil. Right, back to the vanishing point, and then again we have a bit of guesswork to do with how far we should put the depth in. So I'm going to keep it nice and parallel. If I put my ruler on this side instead of that side, I can see my line and I can see how to keep it parallel. I'm going to have this side as the front of my character, so I'm going to do him a bit wider than the side. So down there, then it steps in, and it steps in again. And now I'm going to start to decorate it. And I'm going to let you decorate it in whatever character you want. So I'll show you a website where there are there's every character you can imagine. There's every character you can imagine, your favourite film or cartoon characters. Pardon?
What if your character's skinny?
Well, if your character's skinny, then you just might want to make it a little bit thinner. But it's going to be hard to put the detail on the side. You might want to put it on the front if that's the case. But you can choose what character to do. We're just going to start with the basics.
Comedy book.